Right now, live by Bill Evans. He is the executive director. He's currently the executive director of public safety and chief of police at Boston College. Of course, you know him very well as the former commissioner of the Boston Police Department. Billy, it's always great to see you. Thank you for your time again. This morning, we're learning a little more about what happened last night. Secret Service is under intense scrutiny. Knowing what you know, your experience, your background, and particularly what happened in the city during your time as commissioner, what do you make of the security response yesterday?
Well, again, Secret Service, I think, did a super job, especially the shield they put around, the ex-president Trump. I think there's a lot of criticism of where the shot came from. But, when I was coming through the ranks, I had the opportunity to train with the Secret Service down in Warren, Maryland. And, we worked the rope line, we did motorcades and protecting the dignitary. And I seen the procedures they did. And it was textbook. I think, they'll get a lot of criticism, whether it's fair or not, about how someone can get within that distance and take a clear shot. And, I'm sure the FBI will look at it, the Secret Service will, but, to see how professional they were. And, I looked at it like, they just dove regardless of fear of their life. And, I commend them, but everyone's always Monday morning quarterback.
Right, exactly. But when you realize that, and you and I talked about this last night, we just talked about this with Professor Whalen. If the former president had turned either way, or if it had gone a few inches either way, it'd be a vastly different story we're talking about right now.
Absolutely. I've put on a lot of presidential visits, very heart-wrenching and tension-filled. No one wants something like happening with JFK in Dallas to happen under their watch. And I remember when President Bush came and working that detail, and when President Clinton, and even right after the marathon bomb, we had our hands full when President Obama came to town. And, just the partnership we had with the Secret Service, and they're a great organization to work with, clearing the motorcade routes, looking at rooftops, having the counter surveillance on the roofs. It's quite an undertaking, and no one's more relieved than the, law enforcement when wheels are up and he's on his way back to Washington. It's quite an undertaking for any state, and especially an area like this, like the farmland, which probably worst case scenario, locking a place down. Right. It's in the open fields.
So let me ask you just finally a two-pronged question. A, will this fundamentally change how these rallies are held? I mean, you saw the rally yesterday in Pennsylvania. Would fundamentally change that? And what does it mean for the Republican convention, which does start tomorrow, and the former president is going to be there? He'll be live on Thursday, but he's going to be there.
Well, I think obviously, they're going to have to look at venues that President Trump goes to. It's always easy to hold them inside where magnetometers want everyone going in. And from what I understand, they did that on the inland perimeter. Obviously, the Secret Service is going to have to extend that perimeter, have more people on the outer banks at all these rallies. As Professor Whalen said, the political temperature is only going to go up as we get closer to November. And so, law enforcement between Israel and the Hamas conflict and now this coming election, they've had their hands full, and I commend them. They're thrown right into the middle of this, but it's going to be difficult. The convention probably already before this, it was going to have probably massive protests outside, protesting the Republican agenda. And now add this to, I'm sure they're going to button down that area the best they can. But as Professor Whalen says, anyone always, you never say never. It can happen anywhere.
Right. No, absolutely. And to that point, it appears at this moment, and again, we're early into the investigation, it appears that the government was a lone wolf. Is that what security dreads the most, that lone wolf?
Absolutely. I mean, we have the intelligence out there, and you see it, we have regional intelligence fusion centers that are usually able to interrupt a lot of chatter when there's groups operating on some type of operation. But that lone wolf in his basement who becomes radicalized and is not on anyone's radar screen, which I understand this suspect wasn't on anyone. Those are the people you fear. Whether, he's watching social media and got so much riled up that he's, struck out. And I'm sure there'll be a lot of questions of, what's a 20-year-old doing with an AR-15 and looking at his background. But, you know, it's the lone wolf has always been our fear, and I think we've seen it with the Marathon bombing. There was two brothers, and was it a bigger scheme? I don't know, but you know, the social media is driving a lot of violence, both in our inner cities and as we see also on the political front.
Bill Evans, thank you so much for your time. It's great to have you with us this morning. We greatly appreciate it.